This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Dude, let me, seriously though, I am
buy an Xbox One.
Oh, I already have it.
Or wait,
the Series X. Series X.
Yes, get that.
I already have it. Mrs. Big Jim let me buy one 2 months ago in anticipation of the college football game coming out.
So let me school you up. I don't know if you listened to the most recent episode of, well, not the most recent, because sorry, we woolly wobbly timey wimey. 2 episodes ago, we did boy math on this. So right now, there is a bundle.
No, yes, I did hear this.
You can pre-order the deluxe editions of both College Football 25 and Madden NFL 25 for $140.
I don't think I'm gonna though.
$149.99.
I don't think I'm gonna though, because why would the fuck I ever play Madden anymore?
Okay, but listen, here's why. You can take your graduating classes every college football and import them as draft classes into Madden.
Oh, I know you used to be able to do that, but I just would never play Madden. And now, if the college football game is going to be as good as it's supposed to be, it's going to be better than Madden. So I don't need Madden. I
need to have the year to year.
Nah.
I need to do my year in dynasty mode. The hardest part is figuring out what team I'm going to rebuild. I don't want to take Notre Dame.
Yeah,
I never take the team I root for. I always play with a random team. And I think I know which team I want.
Ooh. Youngstown State.
Are you going to put it out in the wild, or?
I don't mind. It's not etched in stone, but I think.
Who are you leaning on?
The West Virginia Mountaineers.
Okay.
West Virginia.
But I have to take my draft class. I got to import it, and then got to take my team that I built in Madden, do my draft class, do the season, finish the season, and then go to college football, baby.
Yeah, there's no. I just won't play Madden. I literally I appreciate you for doing that for yourself, but
it's a surefire way to guarantee that you know the players that are coming into the draft.
Yeah, I won't care. I really, honestly, I won't, especially if the rumor from last week that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in Q3 this year. Brother,
that is soon.
Brother, if I get college football and Grand Theft Auto 6 within months of each other, job. I'm never going to see daylight. Just ever again. Ever.
And then, and I'm that way too, except my first game comes out in 2 weeks.
Which one's that?
It is the final expansion of the Destiny 2 series. It's called The Final Shape.
Oh, okay.
It comes out June 4th. And I'm so stoked because they're hyping it up. They kind of did what Marvel did. So there's been 10 years. There's been 10 years of story for Destiny, and they are literally wrapping up the entire saga in this instance. So I'm gonna cry a lot, nice. And I'm gonna play a lot.
Very nice.
I'm thinking about taking off literally Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I have
to be able to play Destiny.
I have thought about taking off the day that college football comes out.
Okay, so we're back on the college football thing.
But I know with the pre-order you get it 3 days early.
3 days early.
So that means I'd have to take a whole week off.
That's if you get the deluxe edition.
Okay.
Regardless, if you get the deluxe edition either way. But here's the thing. So if you buy the bundle, it's $150. If you buy the normal edition of either game,
Yeah, I know they're
it's
70.
70 a piece.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
I
if
literally
you buy the deluxe edition, that's $100.
look, honestly,
Boy math.
you know
Buy
when
Madden and get the bundle.
No, you know when I'll play Madden. You know when I play. Well, I will play Madden if and when it becomes available on Game Pass for free. Otherwise, I will not touch Madden.
That's horrible.
No, it's not, because I've been waiting a decade.
Is it a download or is it a hard copy?
You can do either.
Because you could just sell that hard copy to GameStop for like 37 cents.
That is true. That is true.
As soon as you buy it, you don't even have to open it.
Just here, you
buy
just
it and then
hand
like,
it back
I'd like
to him.
Trade this in 37 cents. What the fuck?
Actually, just take it to Walmart and tell them you lost your receipt, and you'll get a $60 gift card or whatever.
They give you store credit, yeah.
What
but
will Ocean State Job Lot do for you?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to
Probably give you
the best
hepatitis.
customer service you can believe.
Sorry,
give you-
sir. We've released the newest Super Nintendo game just last week. We're still catching up.
John Madden,
Sonic and
Football
Knuckles
90s.
just
John
out.
Madden football. Also, did you guys, I don't know, Tim, you may have seen this. I doubt Ryan or Mark, but maybe you guys did. Maybe you'll surprise me. There's been like some teasers that are for like the new Call of Duty game where
see that.
like Mount Rushmore was defaced.
Mm-hmm.
It was front page on the USA Today newspaper today.
Because I think it's for the new Black Ops game.
Yeah. And like
Mark, what's the new game?
Oh, not your best effort. Not
Appreciate that.
not your best effort, but we appreciate
I
it.
appreciated it.
But yeah, there was an image of Mount Rushmore with or with what was the, I forget what the image was over the Mount Rushmore. I gotta look it up, otherwise it's gonna drive me insane. It said, "Oh, the truth lies," and over the faces of the four presidents on Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it was front page. USA
what's
Today.
crazy? It's a video game.
And like, I don't know if USA Today realized that, because it was like Mount Rushmore. It's like Mount Rushmore vandalized.
Sure.
Really? I mean, it is the USA Today. It might as well be a tabloid,
Yeah.
probably at this point.
Might as well.
Um,
I used to get that. They sold that at like one of the dining halls up at college. I used to get that every once in a while for like 75 cents because it was always like bright and colorful. And it was so easy to consume. Like, it's definitely a dumbed down newspaper.
without question.
So it wouldn't surprise me that they would have assumed that was real to start. But it was always like easy, like to thumb through, like while eating lunch and trying to look smart at college.
They also used to have it was like the Wall Street Journal and another paper for free. Like they had a deal.
It was probably what's the other big?
The Wall Street Journal.
New York Times.
Might be the New York
It
Times.
was
Definitely
the-
wasn't the Post. Not at a college
No,
campus.
hell, fuck no. Well, Liberty University maybe.
Well,
Well, that's a pretend college anyway. Just kidding for anybody who went there. All right, I have a new game this
Ooh, I
week.
love games.
I tasked you guys to write down 2 wrestlers. All I said was write down 5 groups of 2 wrestlers each. I didn't tell you anything else. I saw somebody on Twitter was like doing this, make me choose between these 2 things. And I'm like, well, this could be actually a fun little game on the podcast, just random whatevers. So let's do wrestlers. I will start off now. We'll go around the room. You can select anybody you want to select in the group. And then we'll just keep going around the room until we run out. So I will start with Ryan, Nicholas, or Nia Jax.
I wasn't listening to how this game is. This fuck, Mary kill?
It's pick one.
It's just pick one of the two.
I'll kill myself. Nia Jax. Nia Jax.
All right. Now, Ryan, pick somebody in the group and present them with their choices.
Boy, I did all mine to do with Matt because I just kept putting Sheamus. Let's just go. Let's go, Jim.
Yes.
Bam Bam Bigelow or Thunder Rosa.
You know, I got to stick true to my heart. As much as I love Bammer, he did have them tiny little boots. He had little man boots, so I got to go Thunder Rosa.
With the boots alone.
All right. Tim, pick somebody. Give them their choices.
Oh gosh. Big Jim.
Yes.
Swerve Strickland or Too Cold Scorpio.
Oh, dang. That's a good one. Man, Swerve's absolutely killing it right now, man. I'll go Swerve. It's all about Swerve. Love seeing that guy succeed. Former guest of the show. So I'll kind of take some of Matt's theory behind that one. Still no Matt this week. Hopefully he'll be back this Thursday. Mark, pick somebody and give them their first choice.
Hello. How about old Smokeosaurus?
They're all smoke.
Hey, Smoke. Smoke, I have Zoe Stark or Missy Hyatt.
Oh, Missy Hyatt. I can't stand Zoe Stark.
Holy cat.
What is it about her you don't
Oh
like?
my gosh.
Her
Her
face.
hair.
Her face. Dang. Okay.
All
right. Tim.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'll go to you, Tim. Lexus King or Ilya Dragunov.
That's no fair. Jim knew how this game was played.
That's right. Sure did.
Lexus King, because liking Lexus King can be ironic and a bit, but liking Ilya Dragunov is a mental disorder.
Yeah, you're dragging off.
Dragging off. All right. Ryan, pick somebody and give them their next choice, please.
I think this was going to be really tough for Mark to pick. So I'll go Mark.
Hello.
Mark. Tiffany Stratton or Man Mountain Rock.
Holy cat. Oh. Oh. Man, I do like my Man Mountain Rock. But it is Tiffy time.
Tiffany Stratton doesn't even have a guitar.
No. What was Man Mountain Rock's name at WCW? It was Max Payne.
Max Payne, yeah.
Max
It was
Payne.
Max Payne. But I'd still have to go with Tiffy time because it's Tiffy time.
It is Tiffy time. Tim, select someone for their next choice.
Sure. Mark.
Hi.
Terry Funk or Sabu?
I got to go with the Funker. Even though I like to yell Sabu, Terry Funk is just so entertaining. For so many decades, Timmy. That man has done it all. He was hardcore before hardcore was a thing. Hello.
All right. Mark, pick somebody for their next choice.
All right, I'll go with you, Big Jimmy.
Okay.
I have Owen Hart or Bray Wyatt.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
Wow. By the way, last Thursday was the 25th anniversary of Owen's passing, and it was also Bray Wyatt's birthday.
Yeah.
How sad. It was my parents' wedding anniversary, too.
Really? How many years?
54 years.
54.
Margaret and John.
Over
54.
50 years.
Thanks for bringing that up Thursday, so we could have all wished him a happy 54th anniversary.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's what is the 54th year? Is that the aluminum foil year?
It's
Is
the
that
pudding.
gift we
It's
get?
the butterscotch pudding year. I think.
The pudding.
Hey, you can get that at the McDonald's now in that
Speaking of
McFlurry.
butterscotch,
The
have you
but-
boys had Grandma McFlurry?
Dude, I kind of want to try it.
Oh my god, I had one last Wednesday.
Is it good?
I love butterscotch, so it was so good.
So now it's a McFlurry with butterscotch syrup and
Yes.
crunchy butterscotch candies, right?
Yes,
Oh,
and it
God,
was
you would
so-
like that, you old fuck.
Well, I maybe I guess now's a good place to tell anybody, but Grandma McFlurry and I are in a relationship. And I'm sorry if that upsets anyone.
she never mind.
Maybe you're just chill.
Nope. No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mark. I think Grandma McFlurry's a real.
Oh,
Oh,
oh boy. Where are we at?
Uh-oh.
she did accidentally put her false teeth in backwards.
Jesus.
Started eating herself to death.
Oh my God. Is it my turn to pick somebody?
Did you pick Owen or Bray?
Oh shit! I never made my pick. God, this is difficult.
Yes, which dead wrestler are you gonna upset, Jim? Come on, someone's legacy.
I will go. I gotta go. Bray Wyatt, man. I really do. I love the hearts, but
How could you? It's Owen.
How could you?
How could you?
oh no. Yeah, Bray. Bray, it really is Bray. He's in my like top 5 all time. So, all right, let's go to Mark. Mark, I'll give you the one that I was going to do for Matt,
All right.
but then I do have another one for you later. But let's start with this one: Drew McIntyre or Natty.
Oh, I would take Natty.
Okay.
99 hard.
All right.
What has Drew ever done to you? I thought Matt was just the Drew guy. Are you anti-Drew too?
No, I'm not so much anti-Drew. I don't really. I can take or leave him.
Who's your least favorite wrestler right now, Mark?
Right, Sheamus. I hate him.
Who would be your
So
second?
Sheamus is your hate.
Yeah, I hate Sheamus.
Who else is
Man.
Mark?
Do you think Matt is now Drew McIntyre over Sheamus?
Without, yeah, he's already declared that.
Oh, so he is.
He's on the big time anti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the Viking experience guys, I just don't care for them anymore.
Okay.
Hinga-dinga-dinga.
All right.
They had SpongeBob SquarePants trivia last week.
Ryan, pick somebody for their next choice.
Now that I understand the game a little bit more, I guess I'll go to Tim. Tim, who is your favorite wrestler of all time?
There's a tie for 3.
Who is it?
It's the Undertaker, it's the Great Muta, and it's Sting.
Sting or the Boar?
Oh no!
Oh boy!
The Boar would punch me in the face if I didn't say Sting.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right.
fair. That's a friend right there.
That is a good friend.
All right.
Now, would the Boar have won over any of the top 3? Taker or Boar?
Based on what I know about him now, the Boar.
Okay, all right.
That's
And
awesome.
Muda Boar, you'd go Muda?
Yeah,
All right.
without question.
Tim, pick somebody for their next choice, please.
Ryan. Umaga or Solo Sikoa?
Umaga.
Ooh,
Solo is just a cheap knockoff.
my Samoan bulldozer.
You bring Umaga
Your
and
mango.
Solo. Man, it's Umanga
Umaga.
every day.
Your mango. Mark.
When Solo has a wonderful manager whose name's escaping me right now. Let me think about it.
Paul.
Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Oh yes.
I
yes,
knew
yes.
it was 3 names. Okay. then we'll talk about Solo Sikoa.
That is fair.
So
That is fair. Mark, pick somebody for their next choice.
all right, I got to go with Tim.
Oh, Tamara.
Sure.
Tim, I'm going to say Lex Luger or X-Pac.
I'm gonna go Lex Luger.
All right. Ryan, I'll go back to you. Beaver cleavage
Him.
or meat? Oh my God! I found the newest shirt from Matt.
Honestly, meat. I'll go Sean Stasiak here.
Me.
All right.
Smoky
Beaver Cleavage.
Lex.
He was one of the headbangers, right? Mosh?
Correct.
Yeah, Mosh.
Okay. No,
Um,
I'll go Beaver. I'll go Beaver. Actually, I don't really remember that run at all, though. In WWE, I really don't remember that.
nice Beaver.
You're better off.
That's fair.
Nice.
But I remember the headbangers. I enjoyed them. We'll go Big Jim.
Yes.
Let's go Adam Bomb or the model Rick Martel.
Oh my God. I gotta go Rick Martel. Yeah, I gotta go Rick Martel. The Can of Arrogance, fucking great. We went to a show. We took friends of my dad along with my like Sunday school teacher because she loved like wrestling, and she the Rick Martel was coming out, and and we were sitting kind of like behind the entrance ramp, and she leans over to like my dad's friend who was with us, and was like, boy, he's got a really nice, and I was assuming going to say but then realized like my brother and I were there, and she's like, jacket, a really nice jacket. So yes, by the way, this may end up being Matt's Christmas present. I'm just
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh, that's a horrible shirt.
it's so good.
Does anybody here actually enjoy Drew McIntyre? Like, we're all pretty anti-Drew, aren't we? Do you really?
I do. I think he's doing his best work.
Yeah, I actually I like what he's doing now.
Yeah.
So if I were to buy an early Christmas present for Tim, it should not be a Drew McIntyre shirt. I would buy him that thinking it's ironic, and he'd be like, "Yeah, this is it."
Mhm.
Good to know.
Yeah, I think
I will
I
keep my
think
Drew
what he is
McIntyre
doing
shirts for
now
Mark.
is very good. I will agree with Tim.
Okay.
Tim, I think it is your turn to pick somebody.
I've picked Jim. I've picked everybody, I think, at least once. We're gonna go back to Jim.
All right.
We're gonna make you choose between Kevin Nash and Sting.
Ooh. Man, both decent people, good peoples. I'll go Nash just because I saw more of his run because I wasn't as much of a WCW guy. So yeah, I'll go Kevin Nash on that one. Mark, you're next to pick somebody.
Hello. I think I picked everybody once,
Yeah, I think we've all gone around the room once.
twice, 3 times a lady. I'll go with Smoke again.
Oh, Smokey.
Old Smokey, old Smokosaurus.
That's me.
Smokosaurus. I have Randolph Savage or The Undertaker.
Undertaker. No questions asked. Easiest one you given me.
There you go. And so I think I have one more. I'm going to go back to Mark for the one that was actually his. And thank you, Ryan, for the assist. Mark, Sheamus or the Viking Raiders?
Oh, God. Take the Viking Raiders.
All right.
That's pretty bad.
No, I was going to do Sheamus or Karrion Kross because I assume we just all hate Karrion Kross, right?
Yeah, he's not a fan.
I think. I don't know. I don't hate Karrion Kross either.
He's so bad.
I'm not sure what his gimmick is, but I think he's got a good look, and it could take off. I just don't know why or what they're doing with him.
Because he's a charisma vacuum. That's why. You take away Scarlett.
Have charisma. Have you seen Scarlett?
Right.
He doesn't need the charisma.
Yeah. So take her away, and he's terrible.
But they're a package deal.
He's barely passable when she's there.
Take away your wife, and you suck too.
Well, you're right. Exactly.
Or Jimmy.
I'm not out here banging the drum for myself.
That's a fair point. That's fair.
Ryan.
Karrion Kross ain't banging the drum for himself either.
I think he kind of does, actually.
He knows.
He knows what's up. Ryan, pick somebody.
I'll go to Mothy.
Yo.
I will say Wheeler Yuter or Orange Cassidy.
OC.
All right. Tim, pick somebody.
Big use.
We're gonna go Ryan, and we're gonna go Great Muta or the Undertaker.
Who was the first guy you said? I've never seen him wrestle.
Great Muta.
I respect the Great Muta and his contributions a ton to professional wrestling, but like Jim earlier with Kevin Nash, this has to be the Undertaker for me.
All right.
Just seen so much more of his work than I had Muta.
All right, Mark, I think you're last to pick somebody. This should be the last one.
All right, I'll go with Tim.
Sure.
Tim, I have Eric Bischoff or Vince Russo.
Easy.
Ooh.
Not so much for him today, but
So you like that water diet or whatever the fuck he's doing?
He's doing a water
What's the
diet.
sad gimmick he's doing now? Is it the water fast?
Yeah, he's doing a water fast.
sure.
What a fucking
I don't know if I can think of a wrestler that I would put next to Vince Russo that would make me pick Vince Russo.
That's fair, Smokey.
Nope. I thought of one.
Nicholas.
Chris Benoit.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh,
That kind of doesn't count.
Is there anybody that like didn't literally do one of the worst things ever that you
That
could...
would be the only wrestler I could think of right now. I would pick Nicholas over Vince Russo.
wow.
Jim Goldberg, the moment before he kicked Bret Hart, or Vince Russo. Yeah, go ahead, pick Goldberg. It's fine.
Bill Goldberg. I'm trying to think who would be like the worst. A Tyrus.
You're taking Vince Russo over Tyrus?
Bro, that's bold.
I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah,
Tyrus.
you're taking Tyrus over Vince Russo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else.
Dude, this is going to sound bad. Owen Hart's harness or
Oh,
Vince Russo. Right?
The views expressed by Ryan Miller do not reflect that of Thursday.
You can tweet me. It's at Big Jim Sports.
Oh, you
also
son of
have
a bitch.
I also have a sports show. Huddle Down every Tuesday night.
What an asshole.
All around.
All right, let's move on. I have a few other things prepared. Now this we may not even end up going any long for. I'm just genuinely curious. So on Preston and Steve last week, they were talking about this study that revealed that some people lack an inner voice. It is the scientific term is anendophasia. So like when you like think to yourself or you are reading something, you read it and you hear what is you basically your voice inside your head while you are like reading something or thinking about something. You hear yourself saying it in your head. Do you guys do that? Because I do. I always assume that everybody did because I do it, but apparently, like there is a like percentage of like people in, there was a study, but there's a percentage of people that don't, and now they're like trying to like figure out how if it in impacts like how people learn, how people remember things. But is that something you guys do?
Jim, everything you've just said makes absolutely no sense to me. Because, like, I was thinking how I was going to say that. Jim, everything you just said makes no sense to me in my head, and I heard myself say it.
Okay, so you
everything but the word yes, and the word no, and the word today.
Today.
Those are all words that I hear another voice.
God.
And that's just recently started.
Yes, yeah, that's within the last year.
That's fair.
Okay, so you do have the inner voice. Okay.
Yes.
Tim, do you?
Yes.
I converse with my inner voice.
Okay. I assume Mark has a lot of inner voices.
The voice is in my
Inner
head.
voice is in his head.
But do you hear your own voice in your head, Mark?
Oh, sure I do.
Okay.
You
so-
know, I have a voice
Are
in
you
my
on
head.
a fucking
telling me-
boat?
I'm sorry, I bumped the table and now I'm shaking. I had a voice in my head telling me to go upstairs where my neighbor keeps playing that Copacabana record by Barry Manilow and stab him in the neck with a number 2 pencil.
Jesus. All right, so we're apparently not in
Not
this.
true. Don't call the police. I don't have an upstairs neighbor.
But yeah, there are people who actually do not hear their voice, like when they read things or think about things, or
What do they hear? Do they just not hear anything, or do they hear another?
the
another
study
voice?
didn't really say it. They don't have their own inner voice.
Huh.
I'll be darned.
But sometimes I think like some people that don't apparently do remember things that they read more. And I'm wondering, like, for me, part of me that wonders if that's because I have trouble remembering things when I read them, and I think it's because like I have thoughts all the time in my crazy dumb head.
Right. Jump.
And when I read things, I'm like, does it just get lost in the mass of other words that I hear myself saying? Because I recently, I tried like reading like part of a book with the accompanied audiobook. So like the author, the narrator was reading it, and while I was reading it and hearing them speak it to me, I actually was able to remember it a little bit better.
Huh.
So I don't know. But yeah, I was just genuinely curious. I'm like, do you guys, are you, because I always assumed everybody just did. I'm like, I don't understand how you couldn't, but
Yeah, that's such a foreign concept because I've never considered
yeah, it was
thinking something and not hearing myself think it.
It was a mind fuck. Like, you know, if you want, it was let me see what
Like
day.
there are plenty of times where like I'm laying in bed thinking, Ryan, just go the fuck to sleep, and I can hear myself saying that because I'm like exhausted or tired, and for whatever reason I'm just not sleeping that night. I probably should.
So it was on the May 20th, Preston and Steve, for anybody like that wants to go back and just hear them.
I only listen to the Steve and Preston show, so
well, you know, those guys are good. They're good. But if you want to hear them talk about the study, and there's people who call in that do and don't have the inner voice and stuff, it was really a mind fuck, that the whole
this
segment.
is MMR, right?
WMMR. Yeah, they have the
that's
Preston
really-
Steve podcast. May 20th, you can go on. It's about 25 minutes. It's a nice little listen. But also on the Preston and Steve show last week, they were talking about it was over 22,000 Americans were surveyed, and they compiled the top 5 comfort foods. No, they separated them women and men, and there are differences in the top 5. But I'm gonna see if you guys can guess the top 5 comfort foods by gender. We'll start with women, ladies first. Just start shouting them out, and I'll give you a buzzer or a ding.
Ice cream.
Ice cream is on the list. It is number 3 on the list
Chocolate.
for
Oh, man,
women.
you took both my answers.
Chocolate is number 4 on the list. So we have 3
Wine.
You said wine?
Wine, is that considered a food?
I don't think it's considered a food. That would be a drink. It'd be a drink. Ryan, back to you.
Cock.
Is cock on the list?
Cock
Show me
or
cock.
chicken is not on the list either. Tim.
I can't believe like devil's food cock's not on there.
Yeah, no devil's food cock.
Oh.
Chocolate cock with peanut butter icing.
I do love that. That's a good one.
Golly. God, I'm really struggling. Because it wouldn't be it wouldn't be pizza.
Pizza is number 1 on the list.
I'm a girl.
Pizza is number 1 on the list, and we are still looking for 4 or for number 2 and number 5. I will say these two are similar in food type.
Ooh.
May I throw a guess out, Jimmy?
You can throw a guess out, Mark. It's your turn.
May I say cake?
Ryan already said cake. Try again.
Oh, did he? What
Yeah.
about pies?
Pie is not on the list. Ryan.
You said these two are similar.
Similar.
Can I get them both?
Um,
I'm gonna try a
Go
1-2
for it.
punch.
sure.
Glizzies and sausage.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
It is no, but you're on. You kind of are on the right path. At least in
okay.
terms of similarity.
Okay, hold on. Hamburgers and cheeseburgers.
Ooh, no. Mark, you can try for
What
one
about
or both.
what about a hot dog?
No, Ryan,
My God, listening is fundamental.
Ryan, go ahead.
Who doesn't know what a glizzy is?
What's a glizzy?
That's his own brand. It's a fucking hot dog, jackass.
Well, why don't you say hot dog instead of a glizzy?
Because we know what a
Because
glizzy
it's
is.
a glizzy.
We
You
all
have 2
think we're all
kids. How do you not
different
know what a glizzy is? We've talked
we're all
about glizzies
different
on this very show, by the way.
Oh.
Ryan, go ahead.
I'm going to go. Is it broad? Is like just candy too broad?
I mean, candy would be one, but it is not on there. It is not in the top 5. Tim.
Popcorn.
Ooh. That's a big gym comfort food. Mark.
What about strawberries?
Ooh, no. All right, I'll give you a hint, Ryan.
No. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna rapid fire. Bread.
Ooh, no.
Bread.
Tim.
French fries.
Mark.
Cheese.
Ryan.
Pasta.
Bing. Pasta / Italian is number 5 on the list. So
What
now,
about glizzy?
now I did say that the other one we're looking for is similar to pasta. So use with that what you will, Tim.
Jim, there is no pasta.
Spaghetti.
Oh no, that would fall under Italian. Mark.
There is no pasta, Jim. Jim, there is no
Ryan.
Give me a Mexican.
No, Tim.
There is no pasta.
Shoot. Is it similar to pasta or is it similar to
No,
Italian?
you can't ask
It
that.
is similar to pasta, and it is something.
Oh boy, my Mexican.
Tim,
my
it's something.
Lasagna.
Real bad.
No, hold on, Tim. You didn't give that answer. Tim, it's something you don't like.
Alfredo.
Oh, God damn it. Mark.
Oh, I can't say that.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Cock.
Whisper it.
No, I can't. I'll tell you all the- There is no pasta, Jim.
Ryan.
Is it rice?
No. Tim.
I don't like it.
Yes, and I think we have harassed you about this already on this show.
It's mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is number 2.
Oh, I was gonna say s'mores.
How is that similar to Italian? Anyway, all right.
Who
So
doesn't like it?
yes, for women it is pizza, mac and cheese, ice cream, chocolate, and pasta/Italian.
Interesting.
Now let's try the men. Mark, we'll start with you since Tim and Ryan stole your first 2 answers
They stole round
last
one.
time around. So Mark, give us one for the men.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one that's not on there. There is no pasta.
God, Tim.
Hot dogs.
Wings.
No wings. Ryan.
I think a man likes a slice of pizza.
Pizza is number 1 on both lists. Pizza tops the list.
Who did this survey? Fucking
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut? All right, get out of here.
Mark.
There is no pasta, Jim.
Oh my God! If you say that again, I'll fucking ban you from this show.
What about hamburgers?
Burgers
Hamburger.
are number 2 on the list.
Yeah.
Number
Good.
2. All right, so
Going in order, boys.
we're still looking for 3, 4, and 5. Tim, we'll go to you.
Chocolate chip cookies.
So we're not talking about Jim's list here. We are talking about men in general. Ryan.
I think men in general like ice cream too.
Yeah.
Ice cream also number 3 on the men's list. Mark.
Well, I can
4
tell
and
you
5,
this.
boys. We got this.
Some of y'all have this.
A comfort food. Well, how about chocolate as well for the boys?
No. I do enjoy chocolate. Tim.
This is an excellent question. And it's not hot dongers.
It is not hot
Hot
dogs.
dog.
Ryan.
A schlizzy.
Now there is no liquids on this, correct?
No liquids. This is
It is
food.
specifically food. Got it.
Food. Comfort food.
I think guys love to eat a big old dip of Copenhagen.
I will say so. We are looking still for number 4 and number 5. I'll give a hint. There is one more repeater from the women's list on this list, and there is one that was not on the women's top 5. So, Mark, go ahead.
What about tacos?
Mexican food is number 4 on the list.
We went in order, boys. Yeah.
So, Tim, can you finish off the list again with number 5?
Italian.
You can't, Ryan.
Tim, he specifically said you to say macaroni and cheese.
Ryan got it. So yes, for men it is pizza, burgers, ice cream, Mexican food, and mac and cheese. Some of the others, one of the others by state, Hawaii and Texas had fried chicken. Looks like Alaska and North Dakota, Iowa, North Carolina, and Alaska, Oregon, South Dakota, and Oklahoma had burgers. North Dakota had was a tie for burgers and ice cream.
And West Virginia had their cousin.
And then a majority of this state, including Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, all had pizza as theirs.
Pizza.
So yeah, those are. What would you guys have as your number 1 comfort food?
Ham loaf.
Pizza.
The sad thing is, Mark's not even lying
I don't think he's lying.
about that.
Cheaper.
But it's got to be
I
the
think
Gene
my-
Wangers, though.
Yes, Gene Wanger only. Gene Wanger's famous ham loaf.
Only.
Now, I'm pretty sure that the ham loaf at Night and Day Diner is not a Gene Wanger's.
No, it does not taste like Gene Wanger.
It's good, though.
That's gotta taste.
The little restaurant thing in the park, I think, does Gene Wanger's ham loaf.
I have to go check that out, man. I've never been down there.
The Spring House or whatever it's called. I'd have to go French fries, man. I am a French fry.
I love fries.
Everything but crinkly cuts, I'm fine with, but I'm a French fry guy.
I saw on the way home from the Phillies game on Thursday. We stopped. Well, we were going to go to Wawa for dinner, but they didn't have tomato, so we can't get hoagies without a tomato on it.
Pretty easy, just order without a tomato.
Nope, that sounds fucking awful. So we went to Jersey Mike's and we ordered
Put
ahead.
ketchup on it, it's the same fucking thing.
Not the same thing at all. So we were waiting for her, and I was like, I hadn't had like caffeine or anything at all that day, so I went to the McDonald's, and she was ordering in the app, and it had a free fry offer, so we got a free large fry and we ate that while they were making our subs at Jersey Mike's.
Can't beat that.
Wednesdays are free McNuggies Day in the app.
Like New Jersey, Michael's.
By the way, New Jersey Mike's is very good. Yeah, if I'm looking for like a comfort meal, it's pizza. But if I'm looking for like just a special treat, I will go ice cream. I'm an ice cream.
Ice cream.
I'm an ice
Like
cream
Grandma
man.
McFlurry.
I am gonna need to try that, man. I really am.
Oh, it's so good.
'Cause
I
dude,
saw the other day, it was a video on the TikToks where like the wife ran into Target or something like that, and the husband went and got sundaes. He got a caramel sundae for himself and a plain sundae for her, but then took 2 packs of sweet and sour and drizzled it on top. And by God, sweet and sour looks just like caramel sauce on a fucking ice cream sundae bed.
Oh,
oh no!
Yes, her reaction is exactly what you thought it would be.
Oh, that's just awful.
So awful. Imagine tasting that. Oh, God. The dairy and the sweet and sour just blending together.
Dude, literally.
I know. Yep.
Fucking,
Watching it, I got chills.
I hate that. Wow.
Yeah.
No, like
DTA, man. Don't trust anybody.
dude, those videos, like, both I equally laugh at, and I'm just like, these people are monsters. Anybody that would do this to somebody, fucking with food, you're a monster.
You're a monster.
Oh, okay.
monster.
The last thing I have for this one, a friend of ours, Ryan, Kayla, put this together.
Hey, Kayla.
Hey, Kayla.
Kayla.
Everybody talk really nicely about it, because last time I said something and she found out about it and yelled at me.
Oh yeah, I always tell her when we do her. When we
Jim, you fucking snitch.
Jim's the work snitch.
she puts them together, I could at least give her the Iggy that we're doing them on the show.
You had to tell her I didn't think it was fun or whatever it was. It was hard. I don't know what it was.
Well, no,
When
I
was the
think you
last
said
time?
it on the
Are you-
show. I didn't. It wasn't
She
me.
listens?
Yeah, I tell her we do these.
My own hole now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I didn't do it. I didn't sell you out.
Sorry, Kayla.
Give me a little.
Ryan, we record this on a podcast that we put out into the world.
Oh my God.
You don't think there's a possibility that people we know listen to this?
Oh, Kayla,
No.
if you're angry, you can tweet me at Big Jim Sports. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Kayla.
Maybe
All
she
right.
doesn't know my voice.
I think she might. She might.
He knows your work ethic.
All right, let's we'll do this. It is 15 questions
Yes.
of general trivia.
All right.
So if you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name.
Well, this is nice that we get to do trivia because we're never invited to trivia with Mark.
Yeah, you know fucking shit.
Are you serious?
What element are diamonds made out of?
Coal.
Well, I will give you I'll give you four choices here. So
Iron.
we have carbon, iron, zinc, or chromium.
Carbon.
Tim
With iron.
Tim is right with carbon. But buzz in with your name. Just so.
Okay, so sometimes when we do trivia, we get to buzz in with our names, and other times when we do trivia, we can just say shit out loud.
I mean,
Those rules weren't gone
anymore.
over.
I mean, to be fair, last week I think Matt had said that.
Then don't give Tim the point. He said the fucking one that wasn't even one of the 4 choices.
Right. He should be out.
No, he said carbon.
What did he say first?
Well, I didn't give the choices yet.
Well, then, Tim, if I buzz in on any other show, Jeopardy,
Well, you can't. You have to wait till the question's over.
Tim didn't have a choice.
Well,
I'm not saying this is Kayla's fault, but Kayla,
way to go, Kayla.
let's get some rule skis next time.
All right. Well, I said.
Jim can't do it.
All right. Well, hold on.
Now we got to buzz in with our names.
I got to keep track of points. Tim,
And Jim's trying to take on an intern. Come on.
Ryan.
I think Matt's getting the intern, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good.
I don't have an intern.
Intern Matt.
All right, so Tim has a point. Next question. Approximately how many teeth does a great white shark have? 150, 200, 300, or 500?
Mark.
Tim.
I heard Mark.
200.
No.
Tim.
Tim.
150.
No. Ryan, you don't lose points for a guess. You want to take a guess?
Ryan,
Yes,
You
Ryan.
got a 50-50 now, Smoke.
500.
No.
Ah.
The correct answer, 300. Nobody gets a point for that one. All right. Next question. Mammoth Cave in Kentucky maintains a fairly consistent year-round temperature. What is it? 54 degrees, 35 degrees, 77 degrees, or 82 degrees? Mark.
Car 54 degrees.
It is 54 degrees. Mark.
Mammoth Cage is beautiful this time of year.
Mark.
Mammoth Cage.
That's what they fought in the pay-per-view on Sunday. Was a mammoth cage.
Yeah. Yes.
Next one. This is a 50-50. Mineral formations that grow downward from ceilings of caves are stalactites or stalagmites.
Ryan,
I heard Ryan.
Mike,
Mark.
Mark.
Stalactites.
Stalactite.
Mites grow up. Stalactites grow down. Hello.
Come on,
fuck you, Mike,
Smokey.
you knew that. Get out of
I
here,
did
Mark.
know that.
I
When
don't
would
think
you have
My
learned
head
that?
no. I was shaking my head no as soon as you said stalagmite because I paid attention in school, okay? Thank you, Miss Peck, you old, wherever you are. Hope you, well, I can't say
all
that.
right. Next one. What is the state flower of Florida?
Florida.
The blanket flower, hibiscus, the orange blossom, or the petunia?
Mark.
Yes, Mark.
I was going to say hibiscus before you even gave an answer.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Oh!
Tim or Ryan, you want to take a shot?
Yeah,
Right.
the one before Petunia.
The orange blossom, is that your guess?
Yeah, that's it.
It is orange blossom.
Smoke, didn't you go to school with a petunia?
No, but wasn't that the name of the tattoo on Pete and Pete? Wasn't her name Petunia?
Oh, I think you're right. I think you are
That was
right.
the name of Porky Prigg's girlfriend. Petunia Prigg.
In
I feel like you put an extra consonant in there.
Yeah, it's
did.
Porky Prigg.
Porky.
Porky Prigg.
In the question 6, in 2011, the world's largest candy bar, weighing in at over 12,000 pounds, was made in what city? San Antonio, New York City, Detroit, or Chicago?
Tim,
Yes, Tim.
Chicago.
It is Chicago.
I wish you would have put Hershey in there.
I know, right? Kayla,
Yeah.
even I'll say you should have put Hershey in there.
That was Jim's critique.
It was mine. It was mine. I will say that. It would have been a good foil for the question.
Yes,
Because I think Mark, that's why he stuttered. He wanted to say Hershey.
I did. I was going to say Chicago, and Tim beat me to it, but I wasn't certain on it. It was a guess, Timothy.
All right, number 7.
Tim, I love the way your shirt's laying. Oh, you just leaned back. Never mind. You were kind of hunched over. Sting was scowling real serious.
He was very upset.
Just real looking
Do
upset.
you remember the time you
Hold
had
on.
the Louis G. Rich shirt, and the way the way you were scrunched up, it made him it almost made him look like a Goomba.
The old Goomba.
The old Goomba.
Goomba. It's not a
real-
Goomba.
I saw that motherfucker selling his salsa at the Ruts Market the other week.
Louis G. Rich.
No, not Louis G. Rich, the Goomba man.
Oh yeah.
Woman.
All right. Next question from SpongeBob
Yo,
SquarePants.
who cut the lights out? Oh, when you put the sheet
Yeah,
of paper
like,
up, it made the whole
whitewashed
shit
is-
dark.
yeah.
Oh yeah, sure does. Make sure I don't do that on Thursdays. Well, I never use papers on Thursdays. From SpongeBob SquarePants. The good thing this isn't on video. Nobody would have known that, dickhead. From SpongeBob SquarePants. What is Mr. Krabs' first name? Paul.
Eugene.
Paul. Eugene.
Ryan, it's Eugene.
Ryan. There we go. Got it.
You got to wait till the questions finish being asked.
Fuck you guys.
You do not. You can buzz in if you know the answer. You just actually have to buzz
now
in.
that I see the rules changed, Tim. You hear that?
The rule never changed. I
can't-
said buzz.
I can't. Well, I can't pay attention because you're on the fucking Love Boat right now.
I'm on the fucking love boat. I'm falling in love.
All right, so
At
after,
least
Honestly,
when
is your
move-
phone attached to a bobblehead tonight? Is that
Yes.
what you decided to do?
he put a GoPro on Kirby.
Poor Kirby. He's a good boy.
So like the moving is just his deep breathing. That's all it is.
He's just a boy.
So after 7 questions, we are all tied up at 2 because one of those was a
Yeah.
complete miss.
Ah.
So
Tim.
we still got more to go. What year was Pinterest launched? 2005, 2008, 2010, or 2012?
Tim,
Tim.
2010.
2010 it is. So Tim takes the lead.
Brother.
Tim knows all about the socials.
Tim is a socialman. He's a socialman.
So
All
you
right.
took a real interest.
He's a man.
Mark, stop that.
Man, Tim's just a
Such
man.
a social man.
Oh, here's a question that I love. How many different rattlesnakes species lives in just in Arizona? 5,
Jim's backyard.
5, 9, 10, or 13?
Holy cat.
Oh, it's got to be Ryan. Unlucky 13.
Man knows.
I'm sorry, I wasn't going to answer. My expertise is only in Texas rattlesnakes.
What?
Like so cold.
What?
Stone cold.
What? All right, question 10. A mojito is the national drink of which country?
Chris Jericho.
Mark.
Yes, Mark.
Puerto.
Where?
We love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
All right, now I'll actually read off the guesses or
It's
the
a country, right? Not U.S. territory.
country. Yes, country. Cuba, Samoa, Barbados, or Aruba. None of those options Puerto Rico, by the way.
I will go with Barbados.
Anybody want to buzz
Barbados.
in? Anybody?
Ryan, I said Ryan.
I did. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It is not Barbados.
Well, no, I am going to change my answer now because I buzzed in. All right, Barbados.
Tim.
What are the remaining answers? Because
Cuba,
everybody's just screaming everything.
Cuba,
Puerto Rico,
Cuba,
Puerto Rico,
Samoa.
Puerto Rico, American Samoa.
It's Cuba.
It is Cuba. Tim won.
I liked him in Radio.
Me too.
Cuba.
He's good.
It's
What was your
not a
favorite
Cuba.
line? What was your favorite line from Radio? And why was it Radio?
Radio.
Question 11. Wilmington is home to which World War II battleship? USS Cape Fear, USS North Carolina, USS Charlotte, USS Johnson.
Mark
Mark.
Johnson.
Ryan,
Ryan.
North Carolina.
It is
That don't make no sense.
North
Jim.
Carolina. North Carolina. Mark, you got to
I
start
actually I slept on an aircraft carrier growing
Did you?
up.
on
Yeah.
purpose.
Today.
Yeah, down in the South Carolina. It was docked, but yeah.
Oh.
Is it an aircraft carrier? I think it was. I don't know what it was. Maybe it wasn't an aircraft carrier.
Maybe.
It was a smoking craft carrier.
It wasn't an aircraft carrier. What
All
the
right.
hell was it?
So next question, question 12. I will give credit for any and all that you get correct. So there's
All right.
three. There's three that answers that are correct out of the clues here. Which of the following ingredients make up the Cajun Trinity, which is used as a base for several regional cuisines? Onions, corn, peppers, celery.
Mark.
Mark.
Onions, corn, and celery.
All right, so you got two correct. One wrong.
Ryan,
Ryan.
onion, corn, and peppers.
You also got two correct, but one wrong. Tim, you want to take a stab at it? See if you can get all three?
Sure. What's been said? What's been said?
No, I don't. I'm not giving that away.
Okay, then what are the remaining guesses?
Well, there was the four four ingredients were onions,
Yep.
corn, peppers, and celery.
For
Cumin.
what?
And these make up the Cajun Trinity, which is used as a base for several regional cuisines.
Lash LaRue would know this.
He would.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so did you say the other two things of the Trinity?
No, three of the four things. Are
Three of the
Trinity
four
that
things
Tim
make
said.
up the Cajun Trinity.
Uh-huh.
Onions,
Mark and I both got 2 out of 3. Had you listened, you'd have known what they are.
2 out of 3. ain't
onions, corn, peppers, celery.
And I'm picking the odd person out?
No, you are picking three. You are picking the Trinity.
It's celery, onion, and peppers.
bad. Ah.
Ah.
I knew the answer. I just needed to hear what the fucking question was because I was
Mark, how
in
did
my
you
fucking
not?
feelings.
Mark, you talk about the most overrated celery in the fucking world all the time, and you didn't say celery.
He said celery, I thought.
No,
That's what I did.
he said onions, corn. He said onions, corn, and peppers, didn't he? No, that's what you
That's
said.
what I said. Yeah, I said.
Oh,
onion,
then I'm
corn,
sorry,
peppers.
Mark. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
All right. All right. So with 3 questions to go, Tim has 7. Ryan has 6. Mark has 4. So to Mark, for you to tie Tim, and I'll make some sort of a tiebreaker if that would happen, or if Ryan and Tim tie. Mark, for you to even stay alive in the game, you have to answer the next 3. Okay.
I'm going to stay alive.
All right. Which U.S. president was from Pennsylvania?
Mark.
Ryan.
I heard Mark first.
Buchanan.
James Buchanan.
Who the fuck cares?
Hey, he was a bachelor.
Of all the presidents, James Buchanan is like a footnote of presidencies. It was not a very was
the
he
other
assassinated?
No.
Uh,
The other option.
Died 30 days into office, or is that William Henry Harrison?
That was Harrison, I believe. The other options would have been Joe Biden, Teddy Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge.
Well, I know Biden is Delaware.
Biden is Delaware. All right. Which?
No. Wait, was he born in Delaware and then moved to Scranton? Or was he born in Scranton and then moved to Delaware for the rest of his life?
Wait
I think he was born in Delaware.
second. I think he was born in Delaware. But let's see here. Oh, dang.
Oh, look at Ryan.
According to Wikipedia, which again, always correct, Joe Biden, born. Where is it? Where's the
In the USA.
November 20th, 1942 in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Give Ryan a point.
We'll give Ryan a point. There we
Give
go.
him a point. Point him up.
You have to go back and tell Jessica she made a mistake.
Kayla, giving out the wrong trivia answers. It's okay. Up until obviously just a couple years ago, Buchanan was the only one. How about that? Look at Pennsylvania, baby. Look at us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next one. Which dog breed has a black tongue? Husky.
Mark.
Did Mark buzz in?
He sure did.
No.
Yeah.
Was
You
it
just said his name. You said a dog's name.
I said Bark. It sounds like Mark. So I was Mark.
Were you buzzing in or were you just barking?
That's the healer. The blue healers. All right, it's the
Husky, Saint Bernard, Poodle, or Chow Chow? Mark, you can't guess
Chow
anymore.
Chow.
I heard
Chow
Tim.
Chow that Nick's?
I heard Tim.
Poodle. Well, you guessed fucking wrong with your pen in your hand.
Ryan.
Boatman.
Yes, Ryan?
Chow Chow?
It is the Chow Chow.
Chow Chow.
Remember Mark tried to teach me the Chow Chow slide once?
Yes. Slide to left.
That's when old Bertha moves her tray down the buffet line after picking out the Chow Chow off the Mennonite buffet.
God, I miss a good old fashioned cafeteria.
Oh, dude, my goodness.
Well, stop in Minetown Vittles, Tim. It's similar.
Mark,
rather not.
have you ever eaten Chow Chow?
I had Chow Chow.
I actually really enjoy
that's
it.
like a Pennsylvania Dutch thing, isn't it?
I think
very
so.
Yeah,
German.
it's like a sweet pickled vegetable slaw kind of thing.
Chow Chow.
It's the best way to describe it. Usually, celery, kidney.
This picture of Chow Chow does not look very good.
Oh, that looks terrible.
Oh,
That looks
That
like
is
dog
ugly looking
vomit.
Chow Chow.
it looks like something the cat left on the carpet.
Yeah, that looks
That's
like
exactly what that looks like.
fucking dog vomit, man.
I mean, looking at the recipes of Chow Chow, the pictures are not very appealing. That's rough looking, man.
Chow Chow.
The pictures aren't very good because I'm pulling up some here. This is probably the best one because it is actually labeled as Amish Chow Chow. This is what I generally like. There's carrots,
The beans and such.
carrots, beans, green beans, cauliflower, and then it's pickled. It's like any sweet pickle. God damn, I could eat some of that. Anyway, last question, what musical instrument did Sherlock Holmes play? The cello, the violin, the piano, or the flute?
Mark. The flute. My dear Watson.
Ryan,
Yes, Ryan.
the French horn.
Wasn't even an option.
He tickled the ivories.
Tim.
He played the cello.
Oh.
The piccolo.
Then it was the violin.
He
Then.
played the violin.
The accordion.
So Ryan with 8 correct is the winner.
job.
Tim in
Get the
second.
fuck out of here.
Ryan wins the
Check your
trivia.
math. That is not right.
That is
How many
correct.
did I have?
You had 7, Tim.
So because I was gracious and I said Ryan could get an extra point
You
for getting Joe Biden,
You did.
we
We gave
win.
you a point after shouting the wrong answer in the first question, Timothy. Stay in line.
Well, that was because we didn't know the rules of the game.
I
We
did.
still don't know the rules of the game. They changed midway through.
First off, they never changed. I literally said as I was presenting the trivia game, buzz in with your name.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Well, did you say listening was a virtue? Didn't you tell Mark that?
Yeah.
Oh,
You said something along those lines. I wasn't listening.
Caleb,
don't
thank
say
you for that. Here's the
lines.
deal.
I do them.
That was tough
Tony Khan.
because I don't know how anybody else feels, but I feel like Matt's the smart one of the group. And without Matt here, I thought we'd struggle much more than we did.
You boys did
Well,
good.
we did okay.
I don't know if Matt's the smartest.
I think Matt presents himself as the smart one.
he retains the most useless information.
That's fair.
That's
Well,
fair.
That's fair. I mean, he was an educator.
You
I cooked
was.
food for old people.
I talked into a microphone for 16 years.
Like,
And I bought microphones. That's literally what I did.
someone's got to do it.
I don't know.
Hey, boys, I know we're wrapping up,
Yeah. What?
but I have to share my existential crisis.
You
Let's
go
talk
for
about
it.
Let it out there.
I
Tim.
realize
A friend in crisis can always open up here on the 3CT
Well,
pod.
absolutely.
I had a realization today, or not
Divorce
today,
her.
on
Today.
Thursday, that this year marks my 20th high school graduation anniversary.
It pings,
You're
doesn't
old
it?
as shit. You're
Where
old.
the hell did all the time go?
Yeah. I remember hitting my 20th and just thinking, wow, high school was 20 years ago. And then, like, doing the math that 20 years is longer than it was from birth to graduation in high school.
Yeah.
Like, that's an 18-year gap. And
I
I've gone
can't-
now 20 years beyond that. That sucks.
I can't remember any of my graduation walks.
I remember when. I remember.
Yeah. I didn't. I mean, the 20-year thing was really weird, but I think that the thing that gave me that like existential crisis, holy shit, was when I turned 35. Because 35 is the same distance to 40 as it is to 30. And that fucked with my head for a little bit. I was like, shit. Like,
Well, here's what's gonna fuck you up. You ready for this? We're all, except for Mark, I think he's already there. We're all closer to 50 than we are 20.
oh no.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel that.
Oh boy.
Closer to 50 than 20.
Yep. Yes, you are correct. And that hurts.
It hurts.
I saw the other day. Also, I'm going to start playing the music because we are working on wrapping up. But I saw the other day from the time that the movie The Sandlot was set in, which was like 66
So when it was released,
to 93 when it was released, is the same amount of time from 93 till now.
Yeah, man.
And that, I don't like those games. Like those things do tend to stick with me a bit, and I'm like, motherfucker, like this.
Hearing our music on classic rock channels hurts.
Yeah.
Like I in my mind, like growing up, I remember thinking like when I was like 18, I'm like, I'm always gonna be like wanting to listen to popular music, and I'm not gonna be like my father and be like, "Oh no, listen to the Doobie Brothers and Leonard Skinner and Foghat. Like these are good rock bands." And I'd be like, "All right, old man." And like in the car with my niece, I'm like, "Hey, check out My Own Worst Enemy by Lit." And she's like, "This music sucks." And I'm like, "No, this is good. This is
Oh no!
all right. You don't like Lit? Let's try Soundgarden." And she's like, "What is this old shit?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "You don't even know what you're talking about."
God.
And then I stop, and I'm like, "Oh my god,
Oh no!
it's fully
You're old.
happened."
It happened. Oh yeah, that. I remember because I mean the funny thing is like I actually growing up, I listened. My mom listened to country music. My dad, if I would drive around with my dad, he either listened to oldies. So I grew up listening to the music Mark grew up with. But, you know, Beach Boys, Bobby Darin, fucking Roy Orbison, all that shit was on the 50s and 60s channels. Or we'd listen to sports radio. But, like, I remember one time, like, because there's not really an oldies station on like our radio around here anymore, I don't believe. But there's classic rock stations. I remember one time like flipping my radio stations and I got to what I thought was the classic rock station and like fucking like Tom Petty's like you don't know how it feels, which came out in the 90s, was on. I'm like, oh, this must be, you know, this isn't. I must have just stumbled on like, you know, one of the other just regular rock stations, and it comes back 93.5 WTPA Central PA's classic rock. And I was like, that song came out in the 90s. That's not.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're bumping like Pearl Jam and shit like that on those channels now. Yeah.
Yep. I heard somebody refer to Queen as oldies one time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, that's no. That's still classic rock. Oldies are still oldies.
Jim, I mean, when you referred to oldies as classic rock, that was 20 years ago. You put Queen in that category 20 years older. That's probably oldies to this generation.
Hate it.
I mean, you just said oldies was 50s and 60s.
I know,
Queen
but
was what, dropping these songs in the 70s?
What are the 50s and 60s then? Are those the golden oldies?
I suppose.
Fuck.
I mean, I get what you're categorizing it that way, and I get that. But I'm just strictly speaking.
Like Pearl Jam and them should still be just alternative.
Sure.
They shouldn't be classic rock, goddammit. It's time we take a stand.
My knees hurt.
Make it stop.
Get off my lawn.
Okay. Turn off the lights. You got anything else, boys?
Tim, you're only going to get older.
You're growing up, Tim.
I'll never be as old as you guys.
Oh.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's what I tell EJ all the time. I make fun of him for being old. He goes, "You're almost as old as me." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'll never hit that age until you're past it.
Never going to catch you.
I'll never catch up." That's the best part.
Never going to catch you.
I mean, what's the average age expectancy for an obese man?
It's probably not
We're
great.
probably halfway there.
Oh, Ryan, the average age, I think, is in the 70s. We've already passed the average.
No, it's in the 80s, isn't it? The average age is like 87, 84.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
In men, multi-adjusted life expectancy was greatest for overweight.
What?
44.34 years.
No, boy. That's...
I wish I didn't ask.
Yeah,
already
that's...
dead.
No.
I'm dead.
The current average life expectancy in the U.S. is 74.8 for males, 80.2 for females.
74 for guys. I'm already halfway there, and that's a healthy male.
That's a
Well, that's an average male.
That's the average. That is the average age.
Oh my god.
Man, we shouldn't have played the Google game today.
No, I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm ready to
For
ride
good.
my fucking exercise bike. Jesus Christ.
I am
Guys-
going to the gym.
Good for you, man. I need to
Hug your loved ones. Take your vitamins.
That's right. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, drink your milk.
We'll see you on Thursday, maybe.
Stay
Go for the
hydrated.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. We had fun. Went a little longer than
Until
normal.
now.
But yeah, we had fun. We had fun until 3 minutes ago. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, get healthy, go for the pin.
Better start writing a will.
We shouldn't have done that.
Legal Zoom.
We shouldn't have. We really shouldn't have. I've been saying I should like plan my dad's service. Maybe he should be planning mine. He's in much
Get
better
2 for
shape.
1.
He's in much better shape than me.
You could buy one, get one.
Oh, jeez.